Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Wishing you much success in 2022. Sean Joel here from Elevation Leaders, where we help you 10x your business valuation. January is always an interesting time where a lot of us start setting goals, both professionally and personally for the coming year. I want to send a little video out today just explaining how to go about that the best way. These are not New Year's resolutions. I truly believe that we should have very clear goals moving forward in both our business and our personal lives. And just to be sure that we're really targeting the right objectives and doing it the right way, let me give you 4 distinct tips to make this happen for you. Tip number 1, blast from the past. So I'm someone who has a positivity bias. I often look at things with rose-colored glasses. One thing I do wrong is that I don't look in the past and learn enough from my mistakes. I'll typically just move on from them. And although it's good to move on from your mistakes rather quickly, it's even more important to learn from our past mistakes, understand why those mistakes happened, and make sure we don't reproduce them in the future. As Einstein once said, insanity is the definition of doing the same thing over and over and expecting the exact same result. So if you want to do things differently, you want to be better, you want to level up, you need to look in your past, make sure you understand those mistakes, and do things differently moving forward. So that's tip number 1. Do a little bit of introspection. Tip number 2, when you're setting your goals, you want to avoid being unrealistic. I often see people set goals for themselves within 12 months that are completely in left field, so unattainable that they get discouraged quickly and they let it fall off the map. I would prefer for you to try to build goals that are ambitiously realistic. Okay, they're realistic, but they're ambitious. Okay, you're still stretching yourself, you're trying to go above and beyond, but they're not goals that you feel at the end of the year will be impossible to achieve. You have to believe. You have to believe you will be able to attain these goals. So make them ambitiously realistic. It's a term I love. I think it's something that could be very useful for you when you're setting your goals. Number 3, make sure that you break down your goals in bite-sized pieces. Okay, so I like to start with 4 categories. This was taught to me by my mentor, Warren Rustan. And his 4 categories are family first, then personal, then business and professional, and then community. So those are your 4 main categories. Pick one goal that's annual for each of those categories. Then what you want to do is you want to break it down over the next 90 days. So what is it you're going to do in the next 90 days? What are you going to do in the next month? What are you going to do in the next week? And then what are you going to do in the next day? Okay, that's very much how we teach scaling up to people. You can apply it to your goals, again, whether they're professional or personal. By taking them into bite-sized pieces, you'll see it'll make a huge difference in being able to attain them, because now you'll be able to take little chunks out of them day by day, week by week, month by month, and quarter by quarter. And finally, tip number 4, surround yourself with the right people. Your network is your net worth. And I know that's a slightly cheesy explanation, but I truly believe it. Who are the people you're spending the most time with? Are they influencing you the right way? Are they keeping you accountable and holding you accountable to your goals that you've put in place? So one thing to do is a fun way of looking at goals is having an accountability partner, someone who's going to hold you to a higher standard. But if in your entourage, for example, you say to yourself, I want to run a marathon, and there's no runners around you, you need to join a running club, which is literally could cost nothing if you find the right group, and start running with people who run better than you, who have better mental toughness, who have better training routines, who can teach you. You always want to try to surround yourself with peers who have done a little bit more than you, okay, that you look up to and that inspire you, but that will really push you into the right direction to do things the way you want to do them in the future. Okay, so take those 4 tips. Hopefully it'll help you build your goals the right way. Again, these are not resolutions. Pick 4 specific goals, follow them through, and I guarantee you'll have much success in the coming 12 months. If you liked the video, please do share it with others that you feel it could help. Thanks, have a great day.